Good morning, and welcome to Overcast Winnipeg. Yep, we're not going to have a sunrise this morning to show you. Now, before I forget, one of the viewers sent us a link, and I watched it this morning. And what happened was, Airfix was giving tours of their plant, and somebody went in there with a camera and did a really nice job of showing how these models are molded and pressed together, and you get. I've seen this sort of thing before, but not this good. This is the best one I've ever seen. So if I remember, I'll put the link to that video in the description to today's episode. Some of you have probably already seen it in the comments from yesterday's episode. Anyway, just wanted to mention that it's really worth seeing. Like I say, I think it's the best one out there that shows how these machines press together and the sprues come out. Anyway, watch it. Okay, now we were going to work on this today, and I was just looking at it here a few minutes ago, and I'll recompose and I'll bring you in so we can get nice and close. I've had to page ahead to step 13 to get to the place where we actually deal with dropping this pulpit down onto the bow of the ship. Okay, just let me recompose and then we'll start talking about it. I'm kind of wondering, is it maybe going to be just a little bit more beyond what I want to do here, or I'm capable of doing? But anyway, like I said, how many times did I say we were going to recompose? Well, let's do it. Okay, first of all, we'll look at this thing the way it's supposed to be put together according to the manual, the wrong way. Now these little storage boxes here, probably ammo boxes, they get plugged in. Oh, by the way, there are 40 of these boxes, 40. I thought there'd only be the 2 for here, but it turns out we're going to need them in a whole bunch of other places as well. And anyway, I don't know if I haven't tried this before, so I don't know if it'll fall in place nice and easily or not. But you get the idea. Okay. Then we have the jack staff. Goes in right here. Let me get something a little sharper to point with. I think you should be able to see that little hole there. Excuse me. Okay, so we put that on. That goes on regardless of, even after the modification. Now, there is a piece of photo etch railing that already has the folding lines in the right place. In other words, number 19, okay, which is this one right here. Wait a minute, let me move this up a little bit better. Okay, so this is our number 19. It's already the right length, and it's got the folding lines in the right place to make it easy for you. Now, then there's a couple of 20 millimeter guns that go in here and here. Now that still goes on after we make our modification. Now the modification, it's not a huge thing. It's nothing like what a lot of people have done. But the idea is that we put this plate on top of here. I did have it on there and I took it off. Maybe I'd see if I can just very gently put it in place. I might have to do this off camera. I don't want to bend it. So remember, it was a fairly tight fit. Get that out of the way. Just get it to sort of kink up this way. And anyway, you get the idea. Oh, there it goes. I got it. Okay. Now, the holes for the 20mm guns are in different places now, so we'd have to drill that out. That's not a big problem either. But what is a bit of a problem is there are these parts right here, which are these, have to be fastened onto the side. And at first I thought that all a person had to do was just take and cut this part off. You know, where it says remove, you know, everything is pink there, that has to be removed. But then I'm realizing now that when these things are fastened onto the side, we have to come down at a bit of a, not in a straight line, but some sort of an arc and come out like that. Now, I guess that's not impossible to do, but then this part here doesn't seem to want to line up. So, okay, now, if we do that, our railing is not going to match up, the pre-cut railing. No, there again, that's not a huge issue. We could always you know, shorten the railing as need be and bend it in other places. I guess basically it wouldn't, you know, all these angles would remain the same. The only change would be right here, where it has to go like this. I just don't know if I want to do this, and I'm feeling really bad about it because somebody went to the effort and expense of mailing this to me, and now here I'm talking like I don't want to do it. So I'm feeling pretty bad about that, actually. But I think bottom line is I'm going to just do it the way the kit is supplied. So it'll be the Iowa with the Missouri's bow. Is that what's going to happen now? I don't know. Okay. I have all our baskets mounted on blocks here for spraying. And look at this. 7.8 Celsius outside. All the snow on our street has melted in the last, 3 hours. Yeah, most unusual. Now, about these, I'm wondering if, to spray them, if I was to maybe hold on to them somewhere with a, you know, they would probably spray easier if they were fastened down, but, yeah, you know, I was watching Chris do some spraying, you know, files, what do you call this? Precision Files Chris? Yeah, that guy. I was watching him do some spraying, and I don't know, he just made it look so easy, and I was thinking maybe if I was to hold the part in my hand and, you know, just sort of spray at it the way he goes at it, it might go easier. So anyway, I'm just sort of thinking if I was to take a pair of self-locking tweezers, which I don't have handy at the moment, and just hold it like right about there, like that, and then later, afterwards, touch up the part where the tweezer was. You know, that might sort of work. Might be best off to hold it like this, because then I could set it down, and because it wouldn't matter if the underside, you know, which is going to be up against the deck anyway, wouldn't matter if that got marked up. I'm just sort of thinking out loud here about that. Anyway, I think we have pretty much everything mounted and ready to go now. Yeah. Now the problem is I got to get myself ready to go in my mind here. That's the big problem here. I know I've been talking about that way too much, but yeah. Okay, so I want to be careful here, because I noticed that today when I got up, my back was feeling a little bit tender. And I think it's probably because I was shoveling the snow there yesterday. So I'm going to do this in 2 stages. Normally I pick this thing up and set it on in just 1 go, but I think I'm going to give it 2 goes this time. If I have enough room here, that is. Okay, keep my back straight if I can. I had to make this thing so big and heavy duty, didn't I? Well, 4 years ago when I made it, it seemed like the thing to do. Okay. Now if I can just sort of get another grab at it here. It's heavy on this end. I'll keep my back straight. All right. That looks kind of precarious, but it'll stay there. We're getting closer. Well, I just edited out that last scene, and I can't believe that's me. Well, on the brighter side, tomorrow is pizza day. Like I need it, right? Okay, now, also tomorrow, all being well, if Amazon is early, we might have a little surprise here at the model table. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll be seeing you tomorrow.